Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone. So they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Still has some space inside the 35. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And they're going to stop it after Lucas' way forward for 2.
You know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now it's Purdy.
See him.
Jennings. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Finish
up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Why they had a kickoff now like that?
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
I gotta get that kick to him. Hey, man, go
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power, and it's also an athleticism. He'll make the play with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll go down to the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
One's incomplete over the middle.
In the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. and especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on the empty. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gets everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play just seemed complete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Into the hands of Madison.
On the front down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, LA! The Chargers finish up their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that receivers could pull off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Isaac Gorindo to return.
Oh, shit.
San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game.
I just signed up for school.
And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Hits the slide. And he'll get this across. Touchdown San Francisco. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Going after it from Pinheiro is off the goal. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
And the Chargers first down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. The play clock ran all the way down there. This is going to cost the offense.
Delayed game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush out, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the
Partner up to the 47, third down coming up. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offense. Enemies on the other side. This production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
Turn it set up. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort. Force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact separated man from ball.
They're on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. Oh! He's taking a shot. They turn it over on downs. 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey.
My last one for you, I just threw that.
Continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives.
It made me panic, though. Hit! Oh, we did that. I tried to go.
21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
This entire play depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. QB's separation is a big play in the field.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy.
Oh, my.
So it's quickly to Jennings. They get this down to 10 yards before going down. Looking quickly here.
15 yards. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh!
Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
You got to create separation. We all know the slant route can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man. And you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Alright, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. So fast, it really is instincts on both sides.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. He's got a lane up to the 30. He showed some nice burst on that run back. Didn't he get them all the way out to their own 40? The Charger offense making its way to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. On the play fake, it's Herbert. There's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not
Second and 10.
Sit down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert.
Oh, damn, what's that? What's that? 2 on 2.
Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Latin McConkey. It's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him.
Like I said.
Downfield, he has McConkey. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Herbert throwing again. Complete here to Hampton. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Herbert to throw once more. On his incomplete.
That was almost a nice short play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. We like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now Herbert again. This is complete. It's Davis. He's down at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Ooh, that was a hell of a pass. Yeah, slow down. I want to
It's Herbert once more. That's one quick hit. And he's tackled.
QB's eyes, you can see it. He got to his check down in the hurry. But here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. Those two were right there. You never surprised to get lost.
Let's start with the offense style. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. The Chargers making a one-score game at the first half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Great work here, Rob. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So that might be my place when I was going to meet. I had that finish part. Yeah, man, they used that in the first time. Then you had 2 niggas right there. Yeah, I was blitzing. I was mad blitz.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game. The kickoff is away.
No, I think it's that last position.
This one will not make it to the landing zone. So the Saints is going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position. Brock kept the unforced air on the kickoff.
That shit I accidentally pressed in the beginning.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here.
Oh! I got it! I'm so happy. Good shit, dog.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push and throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. And you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take a play just as they did.
They got no money, baby.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Great throw to a nice route or catch to move in the chain. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Herbert to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Come on, Mario. I said you can go, Mario.
Ball down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time. Just think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. And instead of pushing for the line, he's pushing backwards to the some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done.
They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I think so.
These last 2 snaps so forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another one here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's going to compensate for 2 negative plays.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Okay.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And it's coming in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers earned the chance to tie before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
There's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, that's
From the gun is Purdy. Look at that power deep left side. And the Chargers get the football back with a little time to go in our half. What better way to follow up 1 interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just 1 play, you flush it all down the toilet.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. For big yards on the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back to the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, my nigga. How much on Mario has to say? See, when I take
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return, it's Haskins. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What is shit that you're
Herbert now off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball.
just got too fucking bad, and I got hit.
Jason
That was
Pinnock
good.
picks it.
What's up? Boy, you cut that.
Just shy of midfield. Wobbling the interception and a lengthy return.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10
Fucking up, Chad.
at their own 49-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Shit out there, Perry.
On the ground to begin the drive is McCaffrey. He strides quickly in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Now Purdy.
I'm here. I'm there, Perry.
To play jarring loose, incomplete. No look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about.
It's a deeper though.
For these big teams, you have games to make contact. You couldn't do it.
Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, my God. That boy got 27 yards.
48 on that one. It's going to be good for first down.
We don't have footballs. We don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Herbert on first down. Flush down out to his left.
I see you, bro. I just do that shit.
Coverage on that play called down the field. Knocked away. It's going to send it back to the line for second. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's his running back.
Good shit, Mario.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
First and 10, Herbert. He's got it in the red zone. It's a little crossing route. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Escapes out to the left. Kicks it in. They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Get you one.
Herbert
Get you
now,
one.
it's coming.
Get you one,
He's
Mario.
got it to him yet again.
Come on, Mario. Get you one, nigga.
That is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a third quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. Got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. This first broke open just like they planned. Safe
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
That's what it is. I see that. I see it
And
now.
he
Exactly
missed
what
this
you're
one
saying.
badly. It's out of
Yes,
bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive.
Come on, Barry. Defense.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Down the side.
Good shot.
Back up to 17. It'll be first down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. There's a hurry-up offense here.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here.
That's what it's telling me.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They'll bring out the punter here. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Let's go, Jared.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now for Herbert.
Look at this shit, Chad. A nigga got that $300 like that shit, Chad. That shit going on, Chad. That shit going on, Chad.
When you're targeting double,
Seen the nigga try to hit me. Get out of there. Get out your hands.
A fair number of those throws, but gains like that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw.
See?
Through the middle. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first.
Everybody eats, B. Everybody eats, B. Everybody fucking eats,
The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Get set.
Purdy setting up the play action.
Get him!
He beams one deep right side.
Oh, good shit, man. Okay. Yeah, we can't go.
Big hitter, 30, 40 yards there as they set it down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field,
Kick return, a good punt.
Well, an explosive play like Yeah, just the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth.
The only nigga, but he ain't better than him. He's about next. No, Derrick Henry can't hold CMC or what he got. He a better. No, he's a better running the ball.
What are you doing, brother?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, a lot, man. They're taking off fast.
Purdy to throw it.
Yeah, a lot. Hey, man, check out YouTube, man. Just go to this and look at the child. You're getting San Francisco.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal.
Oh, yeah, you do need to get that, because I did look at your ass on 2K. And then we reached out, now, they were showing that. That means I get that. He's going to he fell asleep, man. That was 2 nights ago, nigga. Let it go.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, nigga.
The 8-yard line.
Yeah, I beat the hell out you, though.
Purdy looking to throw. Doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that past him, Brock. Throwing in double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Yeah, not once, you just see. Like, you see by yourself. Yeah.
It's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Final rounds up. Right there, baby. Yellow.
Desperation time here.
Oh, he's going on the wall.
San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Ricky Pearson with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
The thing is, I'm going to go ahead with that nigga.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to within 6.
Game, please. I'm going to go out there and 400 yards.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return, here comes Davis.
Look, I just said, oh, damn, I just needed that right and get to the right.
Down as he reaches the 35. That's the offense now for the Chargers. After that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's what's going on.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Put some heat on this team.
That's Matt Barber. I didn't try to be on Saturday 4 times. But I did try to tweak it out.
Just a decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game,
oh yeah, we got to make God. Let's get safe.
Not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team.
Oh my God! Come on, come on, get it back. Is that?
Even a great game.
We got to get a little bit more. I'm going to kill you back at.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They stick with the cap.
Look at this, man. getting too many yards out there. Getting too many yards out there. Stop that shit.
Offense up to the line fast.
At his own 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Now we had a third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That nigga was like 60. Definitely was like 60 yards with that play.
This time sponsored punch. Brown converting on third down.
We let that go.
Watch out! Stop!
He's back to throw.
Get on! Let's fucking go!
It's incomplete. Fourth down.
That's guy, Matt. No deal.
This offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On now comes their punter. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on return. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
And they come from a big stop there. Got him down for the loss, and they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Straight up. Right side.
Straight up.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Chargers, first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert.
Take it right to him. Take it right to him, man.
First stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
Gain of 26 more yards.
Hey, man. You look at that shit, man.
First and 10. Herbert.
Touch the word. I touch the
You've heard me
word.
say it once. You've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. And that's the same thing. Keeping this offense on schedule.
And they faked the spike.
Lay that shit down.
They are fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And that may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Third and long.
Sure.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chargers up by 6. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll throw it. The end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force him into a fourth down decision.
QBs, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
Still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it. It breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Setting up to pass.
Out there.
Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes.
Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here he is to throw.
Oh, my.
Completed over the
yards. That's too many fucking yards.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. San Francisco calls it second timeout. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42.
Look to throw it. Knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Can't stop you. Come on, get around that bitch shit. Come on.
Back to throw.
Yeah, stop that.
Very short.
Okay. That's what a nigga thing for.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taken away.
Pretty good That's great stuff. I'd be stunned, frankly shocked if this offense on the other side tries to go after him again. He is all over the ball today.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, and you got to do yours.
The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Offense to the line, second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hip, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Bring the tight end in motion.
Lion.
Back to throw it.
That was stupid as fuck. I don't know what he had.
It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's like literally in my face trying to get a nigga game. No, there you go, man.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on four. Looking to throw.
So there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Gotta make up for that shit.
First down throw by Purdy. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on your space, run out to develop. Their execution is
that shit is guys. I just lost the man, child tripping chat.
You on that time,
That was a fourth down. I mean, I should have did it again. So, damn. Yeah, I know, man. Damn.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's got the squiver. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down. Defense.
That shit goes down.
Only 3 seconds left in the game. pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. One final shot here. This is for the ball game.
That's what's going on over there.
In Santa Clara. That was no easy enough. Took some weight blocking until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line, and they escaped with the victory.
You got a heel on it.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Cooler and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Hey, you know, Niners coming in this bitch.
Nigga, I think like 400 and something yards.
Game.
You like 400 yards. I really worked hard with it.
Yeah, that was you. That's how I walk.
He's been studying with him saying.
Yeah, what it was saying.
Man.
Hey. Yeah, that shit was great, bro.
Hey, bro, it got me bro right there, you know, and that. Yeah, it's very great.
Look, what? Look at that. What is it?
I threw for 472 yards. 5 touchdowns. Damn. 61% on my nigga. Yeah, I was that one third.
It's hard to beat them now.
Yeah, it was though. Dang, that was a damn. We gotta go to 2K, man. We going to 2K. We doing. We need it.
Y'all, we in the man.
Go to 2K.
You got your shit on. You got your shit on. You got your shit on.
We sure we can. We get it. Bye-bye,